It's a clean start and what a race. A huge roar from the expectant crowd. Great start from Coleman, we expect that. Can Lyles come through? It's very, very tight. It's Noah Lyles!
Noah Lyles just broke his silence after 70 days away from the track, and the Olympic champion has officially revealed where he'll make his comeback. The announcement came through social media, and it's got the athletics world buzzing about what's next for the fastest man alive. After more than 2 months since his last race in Tokyo, Lyles confirmed he's returning to competition on January 24th, 2026, at the new Balance Indoor Grand Prix in Boston. This isn't just any random meet for the American sprinter. It's a place where he's built an incredible winning streak, and he's coming back hungry to keep it going. The event takes place at the track at New Balance, and fans can catch all the action live on NBC from 4 to 6 in the afternoon Eastern Time. For Lyles, this marks his 8th time competing at this special event, and he's got some serious history here that makes this return even more exciting. Let's talk about that history because it's pretty amazing. Lyles has won the 60-meter dash at this meet 4 years in a row. That's right, 4 straight victories. His most recent win came in February 2025 when he crossed the line in 6.52 seconds.
Very cleanly, it is a fast start from Trayvon Bromwell and from Terence Jones. Noah Lyles driving hard here in the middle. There is going to be a win
But
for
here's
Noah.
the thing that should worry his competitors. Back in 2024, he ran even faster, clocking 6.44 seconds to set both his personal best and the meet record. If he's anywhere near that form in January, the other sprinters are in serious trouble.
Lyles in 4, Collins in 5, the most impressive qualifiers. Collins away well, Kemp got another good start, but here's Noah Lyles into his running and comes through to take it again.
This isn't just about adding another trophy to his collection. There's real money on the line. The winner walks away with $10,000. But that's not even the biggest prize. The champion also gets an automatic spot at the 2026 World Athletics Indoor Championships in Poland. Those championships run from March 20th to 22nd, and getting that guaranteed entry is huge for any athlete planning their season. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Lyles actually skipped the 2025 World Indoor Championships in China, and he had a pretty good reason. He explained his thinking after winning in Boston last year, saying the Outdoor World Championships come in September. He pointed out that by not going to the indoor meet, which was all the way in China, he saved himself a lot of time and energy to prepare for the bigger outdoor competition. That made sense when China was so far from his home in Virginia. But Poland is a different story. It's much closer, only about 4,000 miles from home. People are starting to think Lyles might actually compete for the 60-meter world indoor title this time around. He hasn't confirmed anything yet, but the timing works out much better than last year. So who's going to challenge him in Boston? The full list of runners hasn't been announced yet, but we can make some good guesses based on last year. Terence Jones won the silver medal at the 2025 meet, and Pijay Austin took bronze. Both of them would love another shot at beating Lyles, but the real threat might come from Marcell Jacobs, the Olympic champion who could give Lyles his toughest test yet. Lyles won't be the only star at this meet. The organizers have put together an amazing lineup. Jake Wightman, who won the World Championship at 1,500 meters back in 2022, will be racing in the men's 2,000 meters. Wightman had a rough couple of years missing major championships because of injuries, but he came roaring back in 2025. He won the silver medal at 1,500 meters at the World Championships in Tokyo, showing he's back to his best.
And Nader coming wide for Portugal. Nader for Portugal from Wightman on the line. What a run. What a finish. Nader can't believe it, neither can Wightman.
Going up against Wightman in that 2,000-meter race is Grant Fisher, one of the best distance runners America has ever produced. Fisher won 2 bronze medals at the Paris Olympics in the 5,000 and 10,000 meters. Last year, he even set world records indoors at both 3,000 and 5,000 meters. Watching these two battle it out should be absolutely incredible because Wightman usually runs shorter distances while Fisher normally goes longer. The 2,000 meters is perfect middle ground for an epic showdown. Elle St Pierre is also coming back to the meet. She's from nearby Vermont and holds the American record at 3,000 meters. St Pierre won gold at the 2024 World Indoor Championships in Glasgow with a national record time of 8 minutes, 20.87 seconds. She also grabbed silver at the same distance back in 2022. After finishing 8th in the 1,500-meter final at the Paris Olympics, she took most of 2025 off for maternity leave. Her return is definitely something fans are excited about. Looking back at Lyles' 2025 season helps explain why this January meet matters so much. His year started rough with a tendon injury that kept him off the track until July. He called it probably his most wild and unexpected year. But once he got healthy, things started clicking again. His first big outdoor race came in Monaco, where he beat Olympic champion Lyles Tebogo in the 200 meters with a time of 19.88 seconds. That victory felt sweet after Tebogo had beaten him at the Paris Olympics. Lyles kept saying throughout the summer that he wasn't worried about times or even winning every race. He just wanted to be in the best shape possible when the World Championships came around in September. That plan led to some losses he doesn't usually take. Oblique Seville from Jamaica beat him twice in the 100 meters, at meets in London and Lausanne. Kashane Thompson also got the better of him in Silesia, but Lyles stayed positive about it all. After losing to Seville in London, he said he felt great and extremely healthy with no pain. He noted it was probably his fastest ever season opener for the 100 meters, so he was happy with the result even without the win. The United States Championships in August brought serious drama. Lyles faced off against Kenny Bednarek in the 200-meter final, and things got heated. Lyles came from behind over the final 80 meters, catching and passing Bednarek while staring him down the whole way. He won in 19.63 seconds, which was the world's fastest time that year. After they crossed the finish line, Bednarek pushed Lyles, though they eventually shook hands. When reporters asked Lyles about the exchange, he simply said his coach told him no comment. The Diamond League final in Zurich on August 28th proved Lyles was ready for the World Championships. He beat Tebogo again in a thrilling race, winning by just 0.02 of a second with a time of 19.74. That victory gave Lyles his 6th Diamond League title, making him the most successful track athlete in the series' entire history. He was pumped about it, saying 6 is a big number and he heard that's the highest in track. He called it another record on the list and said it felt pretty nice to have. Then came Tokyo and the World Championships in September. Lyles admitted he was in the best form of his entire life despite the injury-plagued start to his season. The 100-meter final didn't go his way. He finished third and won the bronze medal with a time of 9.89 seconds.
Well, it was a reasonably good start by Lyles, and it isn't always. Blake running well, and so too Al Belushi on the far side. Now Lyles coming through, 9.95.
Oblique Seville took gold, becoming the first Jamaican man to win a global 100-meter title since Usain Bolt. But the 200 meters belonged to Lyles completely. In the semi-final, he ran 19.51 seconds, the fastest time of the entire year. The final came down to him against Bednarek again, and Lyles showed why he's the king of the 200.
They're all side by side with 60 meters to go. They're still side by side with 50. Lyles trying to find something. He stretches away. It is a global title again.
He won in 19.52 seconds, just 1/100th slower than his semi. Bednarek finished second in 19.58 as they gave America a 1-2 finish. Brian Lavelle from Jamaica got third with a personal best of 19.64. Despite all that success, Lyles missed out on the World Athlete of the Year award for the second year in a row. Emmanuel Wanyonyi from Kenya won it instead after running the second fastest 800 meters in history. The disappointment stung, but it doesn't take away from what Lyles accomplished. Now he's ready to start 2026 the right way in Boston.